Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am playing with the new Evo Lumberjack and also the Berserker. Really nice interaction so far, and some pretty broken stuff with the Evo Lumberjack, even though they already nerfed it. So looks like we're going up against Cannon. I do have the row recruits in this deck. Really solid option just because of everything else that you have. Makes the deck very heavy, very difficult to stop in double elixir. So the goal is obviously just to survive into double elixir, defend efficiently with Lumberjack, with E-Dragon, and with the recruits. So it looks like we're going up against a fast cycle hog deck, roll hogs deck, I should say. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna wait for that to pop. We'll go with the Berserker here. Berserker is really nice option for a whole host of things, including defending against Swarm on the ground, but also for taking out any bait on the ground as well. So let's go with the roll hogs here. We are going to get one of those hogs onto the King Tower, which is going to be massive. We do have Earthquake for the Cannon, which is probably going to be his favorite way to take this out. So Cannon's going to be great. Depending on what he does here, he misplaced the timing on that, so that's going to be massive. We're going to rage this up after he drops the Skellies, and that's going to be a lot of damage there. That Archer Queen is more or less dead already. And unfortunately, we do get one. We do waste that pancake. I like to call it a I think it's a pancake, right? Anyways, we'll keep things rolling here. Let's go Berserker here. Berserker is also a pretty decent option against the roll hogs, even though it doesn't, obviously prevent all the damage. It is going to be a pretty decent option in terms of just damaging it down over time. So again, Goblin Giant in the back. There's not that much he can do because his cannon gets absolutely whittled down by the Earthquake. I think in this scenario, I'm probably not going to play it. If you don't have the evolutions for some of these, definitely don't be afraid to swap basically any evolution that you've got and just use what you have. So we're going to go with the Earthquake here. We can just go with recruits here from the back. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. And then we could probably go with the Lumberjack like this. And then we can go with the Berserker here afterwards. Let's go with the Goblin Giant here. We're going to Earthquake this spot right here. And I'm expecting him to drop something else. I think the rage comes down in time. That Lumberjack Ghost is hacking away at that tower, absolutely tearing that left side tower down. This deck is absolutely broken, guys. It is really easy. If you guys, have saved up your shards, or if you guys are going to buy the pass, this deck is absolutely filthy. That Lumberjack Ghost is pretty disgusting, even though they already nerfed it. So good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Let's keep things rolling. If you don't have the Royal Chef leveled up enough, definitely be okay. It's definitely okay to rock the just the regular Princess Tower. Is probably what I would suggest. Cannoneer Towers is very meh right now, I think. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just go for the Lumberjack. Just get a cycle going. Most people are pretty tempted to just pop the ability like that, so it's going to be very beneficial. Really good trade. Goblin Giant Spear Goblins are actually locked onto the tower, which is really nice. So unfortunately here, we don't have the recruits, but we can go Berserker here. And Berserker's going to start whittling that down. He does rage on his prince, so that's going to be a lot of damage. We end up losing that tower. However, it's just the nature of having a bad card cycle. You don't have the recruits. So we're going to mount a comeback here. We definitely can after seeing that last match where we just dominated that defense. So let's go with the Goblin Giant here. I don't mind switching lanes. It's really early. The 700-800 points of damage is not too bad. Let's go with the Tornado here. And then we can just go with the Lumberjack. I will take all that damage happily. And then we can just go with a Rage afterwards. And look at that. The Lumberjack is going to be perfectly fine. It's going to tear through that Prince afterwards. And after it dies, it's going to get the Ghost Lumberjack. And the Ghost Lumberjack is going to be perfectly fine hacking away at that Prince. Really solid stuff there. Prince is barely surviving right there. So as you can see, massive comeback already starting up. So we're going to go with the Berserker here in the back. And then we could probably just roll with the Goblin Giant here. And see if we can get some more offense going. So the Berserker should start whittling that down. We'll go with the E-Drag here as well. He does have his Prince back, so we need to be careful with that. And I'm pretty sure he knows that. I'm going to go with the recruits here. I'm just going to tornado everything back just to buy our tower some time and our recruits some time to whittle everything down. And then we can go with the Berserker here yet again. Let's go with the Goblin Giant. And then we can just rage all of this up. Very, very nice. We're going to Earthquake this as well. Basically pop that Wizard Shield. So as you can see, there are some benefits to having, the evolutions that I chose. However, you are going to suffer a little bit in scenarios like this where the E-Drag was hitting right on tower, but you're not able to basically damage it down because it only chains 3 times instead of infinite. So it's a give and take at the end of the day. E-Drag here. Ooh, that's filthy. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, let's keep things rolling here. Really, really dominant stuff so far. It's a pretty decent start just to go with Berserker because it's 2 elixir. It doesn't really cost you too much, and if they drop any sense of a swarm that's on the ground, you're gonna be able to take advantage of it. We'll go with the E-Drag here. So it looks like our opponent's rocking E-Golem, and I'm wondering if E-Golem is gonna become a little more popular, I should say at least. Let's go Lumberjack here. Lumberjack's gonna get right on top of that E-Golem really quickly. And then we're obviously gonna wait. And then we're gonna go with the Lumberjack or with the Recruits. Then we're gonna rage this up. Basically take out all of those bats. Tornado everything together just to get rid of the bats there. And I'm gonna go with the Berserker. So we are back to the Evo Lumberjack already, which is pretty wild to say. But it looks like we're not gonna be able to get too much going here because of those bats, which helped the Skeleton King quite a bit. So we'll go with the E-Drag here. I don't think he's gonna pop the ability. Yeah, he wanted to pop the ability last minute, but that didn't work out too well. So the Evil Wizard is gonna be a little bit of a problem for us. We just need to pop that shield once, and that'd be really, really nice because it's gonna make defense so much easier. Okay, so we're gonna have to play a little bit creatively. Recruits here. We gotta take out that, yeah, so that's gonna be nice. We do have the Recruit still alive. Unfortunately, the Lumberjack is gonna die pretty quickly. And then I think we just rage this up. And maybe go Berserker here. So we're gonna go Goblin Giant right here. Basically take the damage. And then we're gonna go Lumberjack. I was going to expect him to drop the ability, but it doesn't look like that was what he wanted to do. Let's go Rage here, take out that Wizard, and look at that, guys. We are on the tower and absolutely decimating anything he's got there. The Recruits are moving so quickly under Rage, and then while they're dashing, it's wild. So let's go with the Berserker here in the back, going towards that King Tower. We'll go Goblin Giant as well. So he goes to the P.E.K.K.A there. So the one weakness I would probably say with this deck is you don't have a really, really big spell to take out like the Wizard or anything like that. You're more so just, hoping to chip things down over time or wait till they get closer to your side. So that's pretty decent, pretty interesting feint on his side right there. Let's go and rage this up though. We're gonna Earthquake this as well. I'm just gonna tornado all of this back. And yeah, we're gonna be in a really good spot there. We took out that tower with one great counter push and absolutely decimated him and held on for the win. So good game, well played. Let's go. All right, next match here. Let's keep things rolling. We can start out with the Goblin Giant here. It's a good choice. Distract that mortar. We'll go with the Earthquake as well. Damage down that mortar. I think we'll just leave it. I don't think we're honestly that much, we're not threatened that much, I don't think. He does get a mortar hit off though. Let's go Lumberjack here. That'll at least buy our tower a little bit of time, and then we can go with the... I want to go Tornado, but we'll go Berserker here afterwards for that Dark Goblin. Still going to take 3 hits though to be able to take that Dark Goblin out. So nothing crazy here. Let's go Goblin Giant. That should be able to kite the Mini P.E.K.K.A over. Oh my gosh, he's got Mini P.E.K.K.A and he's got the Inferno Dragon. Wow. Okay, so that's gonna tear through the that like butter. I think we could probably just chill out for a little bit. That is going to lock onto tower. Let's go with our recruits now. Does he have skeleton army? He might, yeah, there's a skeleton army. We'll rage this up. Basically clean that up. We will take a lot of damage though, but we have recruits on both sides. I'm gonna go Dark Goblin over here. It's still able to reach that other side, which is pretty wild. The range on that is pretty significant. Anyways, let's go Lumberjack here. We are gonna take damage, obviously. Nothing we could really do considering the rest of our, you know, what we had in our hand. We had Tornado, but we used that on offense, so anyways, Lumberjack Rage should be pretty good here because it's going to clean up the P.E.K.K.A. and then it's going to get onto the tower and it's going to get a few swings off before it expires. So really, really nice stuff. Let's go with the Goblin Giant here. And then we can just drop an Earthquake or something. Go Berserker. Go with the Rage here. Take that out as soon as possible. We'll go with the E-Drag here. Nice. So we have the Goblin Giant next we can use. So that should start damaging down the Dark Goblin. We'll go Lumberjack here. Basically keep everything else at bay. We'll go Earthquake. We'll go with the Rage as well. So we just need that to, yeah, take out that tower. That's going to be really nice. I'm going to keep the... He's probably going to go Hog Rider if I had to guess. Yeah, there's that Hog Rider. So if I go with a perfectly timed Tornado, should be able to prevent all damage. Let's go Lumberjack here. And if we're able to pull this off, that's going to be really, really nice there. And we are going to survive. That is a Tornado on the Hog Rider, preventing all damage on that tower for the win. Good game, well played. Let's get on to one more. All right, last match of the video here. Let's keep things rolling. Really dominant video so far. We'll see if it's going to be a fast cycle Hog Rider deck or not. We can just go with Tornado here. And that's going to basically give us King Tower activation, which is nice. And then he's going to give up his Lumberjack. I didn't see if he had a shard or not, but since he gave up Lumberjack, I'm definitely going to go with the Goblin Giant here. So we don't have the Earthquake in time, unfortunately. Else I would definitely be tempted to use it. We can go with the Berserker afterwards, though. And then maybe rage this up even. Oh my gosh, we took out the bats, and look at the Berserker just go ham on the tower, especially with that level up from the Royal Chef. Oh my gosh, that is pretty filthy, guys. That's pretty filthy. So we have yet to play our Lumberjack as well. So basically, just be very, very patient. Find your time, bide your time, and try to make some massive stuff happen here. So let's go with the Lumberjack. I'm really not that threatened by it. Let's go Tornado here. We'll go Earthquake on this. Take out the Miner as well. So he gave up his Bomb Tower, but he still has his Lumberjack, obviously. So I'm probably going to go with the Goblin Giant. It's my first guess of what I would want to do. So let's do that. We get that little boost. He's got the Berserker as well, so running a very similar setup here. Let's go E-Drag, and then we'll just rage this up here. I think that would be the move to go with. It's interesting. The Lumberjack kind of sounds like the Evo Lumberjack sounds like the Evil Musketeer. Look at this E-Drag, just absolutely tearing it up. We want to take out that Lumberjack on his side, and it's going to expire basically. So we're in no threat there. We're in a pretty decent position here. I want to go with the recruits though. That'll help deal with those skeletons from the skeleton barrel. And we do have Earthquake with the recruits pushing the Goblin Giant. We do have Rage as well, so Rage is coming up next. You already know what's going to happen. That right there is going to be an absolutely dominant way to end the video off here. We do have about 30 seconds left, but I don't think there's that much he can do. He's got more of a control deck with that Miner. Nothing too crazy that we have to worry about here. Recruits here in the back. We'll go E-Drag. This could prove to be a little bit of a problem. We'll go to Lumberjack here. We'll just Tornado everything back. Rage this up. Yeah, and that's going to be a good game, well played. Some interesting ways to defend that those evil bats there at the end. But I think the Evo Lumberjack is really, really crazy. The Berserker is pretty wild as well. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next.